Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by and visiting with me. Today I'm going to be sharing a few layouts using the Felicity Jane kit for the month of May, and I believe that the name was Capri. So we're going to be working on that. But before we get started, I wanted to talk to you guys about this idea more in detail. I did mention it a few videos ago and I don't remember which one, but I was toying with the idea that as something productive that I could do with the kids each month was to create an album. And this album is going to consist of nothing but layouts that I create using the kits that I get each month. Now, I definitely think that the supplies that you get, you have enough to create duplicate layouts or to create multiple layouts. And so I've decided that I'm going to be creating an album for myself and an album for you guys, or not all of you guys, but one lucky winner. I am not going to announce the winner or even list it as a giveaway until the album is filled. I'm not gonna do like 1 or 3 pages and then say giveaway. You know what I mean? I want to have the album completed, and so this might take me, I don't know, maybe 6 months, maybe a year. It just depends on how many layouts I create as I go. So for today, I'm going to be creating, and this is the album that I'm going to be using. Okay, so I just kind of sidetracked the conversation. I'll show you, I'll talk about the pocket pages in a minute. But this, even though I'm going to be calling this project Felicity Jane Album, I'm not really using an album from the brand. This album is from scrapbook.com, and the color, I was looking for an album that would be like a soft pink and I couldn't find one. So I finally settled for this. To me, it looks like a bubblegum pink. I still love it. I think it's adorable. It's a 6x8. So I just wanted to clear that up because it's not an actual album from the company. I'm only going to be using the company products for the layouts. But the album is from scrapbook.com, and I've already have it filled up with pocket pages. Now, I told you guys this before, but my preferred pocket pages are simple stories and the ones from scrapbook.com because they're like such good quality. So today I'm going to be working on the introduction, which is going to be the main page, and then when you flip it over, this is going to be one complete layout. Does that make sense? So I'm going to have the introduction page here, which is going to be, since this is my first kit, this is going to be the introduction to set the mood for the entire album. And then this is going to be the actual layout. So I'm actually going to be doing 1, 2, and then 3. And then this side of this page is going to wait for next month when I receive the next kit. Okay, so like I told you guys, I've already done the unboxing of this kit. I'm gonna link it in case you haven't watched it, and I'm gonna be using all of my supplies from the Capri kit, and I may obviously bring in some ribbon, bring in some thread, something to accentuate the layouts, but I'm gonna do my best to try to stick with only using the supplies that are provided in that monthly subscription or that kit for the month. So with that being said, I am going to put you guys on speed mode because I know it's kind of hard to imagine, but I don't have a plan. I usually just sit here and I play around and I just kind of, you know, get in the mood, turn on a movie or something, and then just start playing until something beautiful is born. So that's the idea. I rambled on way too long, so let me go ahead, put you guys on speed mode, and then I can begin creating our little layouts. So let's see you in a bit. sort of find a stopping point, but this is the idea right here. And this is the idea for over here. So this is going to be 4 pictures. 2 3x4s here, 1 3x4, and then a 4x6. So I am going to stop right here. I'm going to turn off the camera and I'm gonna sew. Basically, I'm gonna sew around each area. Especially, I want to sew right here. Like I want to kind of sew in this shape. And I'm gonna sew around here as well. So I'm gonna turn off the camera. This is kind of the final look, but not really, because I still gotta make these two a little bit more fancy. Add some ribbon here. And I think I'm either gonna roughen up the sides of this paper and the photo paper, or I'm gonna sew. Or maybe I'll sew all the way around. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Do it off camera, and then I'll come back to show you the final look, okay? Sewing is just gonna take so much time, so that's the reason why. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, don't mind my mess. I finished sewing this entire page. This one I did a little bit different. Instead of bringing it straight, I decided to go follow the scallop shape there, and so that's what this looks like. Now I put this one on the outside, and the reason for that is because I want the person, remember this is gonna eventually be a giveaway, so I want the person being able to receive this, or whoever wins this, I want them to be able to place their picture here and slide it in with no trouble. So I basically took the staple and stapled it to the outside, which is fine, because when you turn the page the other way, it's going to be able to still add a 4x6 with no problems. And so you'll just be able to slide in another 4x6 paper on this side, and it's going to be good to go. So this is on the outside. The rest of this is on the inside pocket. It's just a little sentiment that came with the puffy stickers for this collection. So I think this page is done. I was going to add like maybe these puffy stickers and the word love. I think it's simple enough. And the color is gonna bring in the color of the strawberry. So I think that I could totally add it here. And I wanted to tell you guys because I didn't want you to be like, oh, I didn't talk about this process at all. So just going to, obviously I'm gonna play around with it so that it's center. Might need to bring that just a little bit down, but that is the completion of this page. So there we go. So that's it. Now once the person receives it, they can definitely unstaple that staple, and once they slide their picture, they can go ahead and adhere that in there if they want to. If not, they could leave it outside the page. It's honestly up to them. And I'm thinking that I'm going to change this asterisk because I feel like this color and that color kind of conflict with each other, so I might do the light pink to go with it. So maybe not, I don't know, I'll see. But I just wanted to tell you because I think this page is done and it's good to go. So now I'm going to move on to this page, which I still have my sewing to do and to adhere everything else. And for this one, I still haven't decided whether I want to sew just around this strawberry paper or if I want to sew across the entire of 6x8. I'm kind of, not kind of worried, but just kind of like, I don't know, just kind of like figuring it out. So, all right, guys, let me go ahead and sew this, and then I'll start putting it together, and I'll go ahead and show you the final look. But I love the way this one's turned out so far, so I'm happy about that. So, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so I just finished the layout. I finished sewing everything. I've already talked to you about how the layout came about, and I was just going to sew all the way around it. The only thing that I did differently that I didn't show you was that I roughed up the edge of this strawberry paper, and then I ended up using like just regular ribbon on this little tag right here, and I wanted to bring it to the other side. So right underneath this little tag, there's just a piece of ribbon there right underneath the sewn scallop, I have no idea. But I ended up adding a piece of it down here. It's still on the outside of the plastic so that the person receiving this can easily just remove this, place their picture here, and then if they want to, whenever they're ready, they can remove the staple and then staple it directly onto the photo in the background paper if they want to, or they could just leave it as it is. So the title of this layout is My Story, and I don't know, I was thinking that because of the strawberries, like you could take pictures of like maybe one of your kids with a little strawberry basket, if you guys do that kind of thing, to go like out to the farmer's market or whatnot. And then over here it has the Watch Me Grow, so it could also be, you know, about anything kid related. So didn't add too much of an embellishment. I think it's just the right amount of touch, and that's the layout for today. I was going to do something for this side. This is going to be the introduction into our album, and I was going to do an additional layout with this kit, but I decided to hold off on it, so it's going to look like this for now. And I decided to hold on to not doing this because I still want to create the layout for my album. So I'm going to work on my layout first with the remaining supplies that I have, and then if I have enough, then I'll go ahead and do the introduction page with this kit. If not, then I'll just, I don't know, I'll do a mixture of all my leftover from various kits and try to put something together. But again, this is what our layout looks like using the Capri kit for the month of May. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that it was super long, and I am going to work on my layout for my own album off camera, and then in the next video I'll go ahead and show you what that ended up looking like. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Bye.